So why do prospects give objections? I want you to go ahead and think about that for yourself. But it could be multiple different reasons, and I'm going to be revealing those reasons to you right now so it actually becomes clear to you and you don't pluck the hairs out of your head whenever you hear an objection. But the main thing that it comes down to is that the prospect doesn't believe what they are going to get out is more than what they are going to be putting in. So let's say they are putting in a certain amount of money and they're following a certain program that you're selling that's promising them to make a certain amount of money, then the prospect just simply doesn't believe that the amount that they're going to be putting in is going to pay off for them. Okay, so that is the number one thing. So it's a conviction thing, it's a trust thing. They don't believe that the output is going to be more than the input. Now, there's a lot of different, deeper levels to this entire situation. And if you have watched the previous modules where you go over the closing checklist, then there is where I go into deep detail of what are the specific components of what it could be. Like, is it the business model? Is it you, the closer? Is it the business owner that they don't trust, that they don't feel with, that they don't vibe with? What it specifically is, you can watch in the closing checklist video. But this is shortly what I wanted to let you know is the main reason why prospects don't do it and why they give an objection is because that they believe that what they're going to get out is not as much as what they're going to be putting in. So it's a simple calculation. So there are two types of objections. There are real objections and there are smokescreen objections. Real objections are the real thing. So let's say someone says they don't have the money. It could be a real objection where they literally don't have the money on their account in that moment. But it could also be a thing where, they say I don't have the money, but what they actually mean is they don't think your product, the one that you are selling, is worth that amount. So they don't have the money for that particular product. Now, if you really think about it, let's say, I'll give you an example, okay, about value. Let's say, I'm living in the Netherlands, you're living in the Netherlands, and I want to move out of the Netherlands for tax purposes. I want to move to Dubai. And in order to make that move happen, I need to get rid of my stuff because I won't be that much in the Netherlands anymore. And I have a bunch of supercars. One of them is a Lamborghini. And I'm already like multi-millionaire. So I'm like, you know what? I just want to get rid of my Lamborghini and I need some paperwork to be done to be able to transfer the ownership to someone else. And that's why there needs to be an actual money transfer. And the minimum amount for that is 10K. So you can have my Lamborghini that is worth 400,000 euros for just 10,000 euros. Now, let's say you don't have 10K on you in that moment. Aren't you going to do everything that you possibly can to get your hands on 10K so you can give me the money for that Lamborghini today? Well, obviously you will, because you can sell it for 400,000 the next day or the next week whenever you find someone that's going to buy it. So you are getting more out of it than you're putting in. So you find the money. So when someone is giving you a smokescreen objection, the number one thing that you need to get to is the real objection, the core objection. And I'm going to reveal to you how that actually works with the objection handling framework.